possibly hydrogen, and of course we have electric. If our companies around the globe and here at home work on getting tribrid cars, yes, I said tribrid, that would be 3 fueled system cars instead of a hybrid, or even a hybrid, we could dramatically reduce the need for gasoline. In so doing, what could we do then? We could make the demand for gasoline and oil dramatically lower. Thereby, those of us who still needed gasoline would get it at a dramatic lower rate. We can do a couple other things. We can, all of us, all 300 million of Americans, can decide we're not buying any gas from any oil company, no gasoline, on any Monday or on any Friday. Any Monday or any Thursday, actually. Now, you may need gasoline on a Monday or a Thursday. So we need to change our mentality. As what you do with your co-workers, you often switch days when you know you have to go to the doctor or take somebody. So switch your gasoline day, meaning that on a Monday, you go ahead and get your gasoline, but make sure your co-worker does not. The following Monday, if you need gas, get your gasoline. So what are we looking at? We're looking at a boycott every Monday and every Thursday of every single gasoline station in America. That would bring immediate action because they would be losing money. Now, some argue that they would just recoup it the next day. Maybe so. But they still would lose money, and they really wouldn't recoup it, because they would still have a net loss, and it would hurt them, and they would get worried. Whether they lose money or not, they'd be terrified. But then what we also need to do is petition the next president to get us a real energy plan, which includes hydrogen power, solar power, wind power, electric power, and we need to work on getting these vehicles. Because what that will do, we the people can make that happen. We also need to get Americans to insource and bring back manufacturing. We do these things, not only will we get real low prices for gasoline, you know what else we'll get? We'll get more higher paid employees, higher paid jobs is what I'm trying to say. And you will have a better life. But it's going to mean you have to work. You need to write to Congress. And you can't sit on your Fritos. Your corn chips. It means you need to make the calls. It means you need to maybe boycott some of these department stores every now and then and find alternatives. It means you have to be an American first. It means you have to use your brain. We have not lost our intelligence, regardless of what you hear, and we need to get our gusto back, our morale back. Yeah, and don't tell me we can't do it. Can we do it? Yes, we can.
Sure, because if the price of, let's say, for example, tomatoes are going up,
yeah,
and you happen to have a small plot of land on your property, learn something that our ancestors and our relatives did. They started gardens to provide those products that they were probably paying too much for in the stores. You have various products that you can grow right in your backyard, such as herbs, such as any kind of green vegetables like greens, cabbage, carrots, potatoes, tomatoes, those kind of things. And you know what? That's going to send a message also.
That's right.
Because when you got enough of these kind of products to feed your family, that means that you're not going to have to run to one of these stupid marts to go pay an exorbitant price.
You mean smiley face, goofball mart?
Smiley face, goofball mart.
I mean evil mart. That's
evil
right.
mart. And you won't have to do that. And then you'll be showing that you can be self-sustaining and self-sufficient. And that sends a message even to our children. Because what child that is between the age of 3 and 9 wouldn't like to learn how to grow something and watch it grow? You'll be teaching your children how to fend for themselves and how to be creative. We've gotten out of the habit of creativity in this country, and we're allowing other people to create something for us. And it may not benefit us, and it may not always be healthy for us. So if you can focus on doing it at the smallest level, because the American people, you are extraordinary. And the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is only 2 letters, and that's EX. And so that means that the smallest amount of anything that you do that's going to benefit your family and benefit yourself, benefit your finances, benefit your family government, makes you extraordinary. You have the ability to become extraordinary beyond all imagination. But tap into that imagination, tap into that creativity to help that extra to be done, and your children and your children's children will benefit from that for generations to come.
I couldn't say it any better than myself. Let me just say this. When we have 10 minutes, when we raise our children, we always say, at some point, we say, well, you need to do this yourself. You need to become independent.
Yes.
America, it's time we grow up and we remember how to become independent. You have the tools. You sitting on that sofa cussing me out, thinking I'm a jackbutt. Instead of thinking that, say, you know what? I'm going to listen to this idiot. I don't care if you call me an idiot. I'm an American. Call me what you want. Call me an American idiot, like the song. I don't care. But work on improving your life. Because when you improve your life, you improve the lives of at least 5 people. And I improve my life. I don't care what you think of me. I really don't. I'm an American, baby. And an American that cares. And an American that believes that we can. Not that we can't. I believe it, and we will achieve it. And the reason why we will achieve it is we have already done it in the past. But we went to sleep. In the 60s, my friends, in the 60s, we stopped segregation. My dad, biologically Jewish, walked with every pigmentation you can imagine in the civil rights movement. My dad walked through areas when there were riots because of Martin Luther King being killed, walked in the most dangerous so-called areas. Not a dang thing happened to him. But we changed the world and we changed America in the 60s. We changed the world and we changed America in the 40s during World War II. We changed the world in the 1776 to 1783. We've done it. So get off your chairs, put down your MP3s, and get excited, get motivated, and believe in yourself. I don't give a rat's claw if you believe in me. Believe in yourself. You know, we don't have to do this show. We're not getting paid to do this show. Matter of fact, I pay money out to do the show. A little bit. So why am I taking personal risks? Why is Linnell taking these risks, calling out who we called out? I'll tell you why. We are Americans and we love America. We don't ask what our country can do for us. We ask, what can we do for everyone in our country? What can we do for you? And if you think you have a better idea than we do, write it down, email it, and get it to us. My email address is actoraj@actoraj.com. Check out the beginning and ending credits. You'll see it. actoraj@actoraj.com. Or maybe you want to be a guest. Maybe you think, dang, I got to get on there and say something. Do it.
Yeah, do it.
We're here for you. You be there for us. But understand this. I don't care if you don't give a rat's claw about me. Understand this. We are a nation that always was triumphant. We will be again. And I don't care about the economy business and all that stuff. We will fix it. But we will not fix it without you working it. You got to do what you got to do. That means writing letters,